Hello, welcome to News English from Nine radio and television station. Here comes our news today. Despite the wave of interest rate cuts happening quite quickly and continuously in the past few days, many people think that there is still room for further interest rate cuts. Inflation continues to be under control, credit demand is weak, system liquidity is abundant. Opportunities to further reduce operating interest rates. The operating interest rate is expected to decrease further by 0.5 to 1 percentage point within the next 3 months in the context that GDP growth this year may be significantly lower than the government's target of 6.5%. The room for further reduction of the operating interest rate is reasonable in the context that the State Bank of Vietnam continuously buys foreign currencies, increasing the supply of Vietnam dong to the market, helping banks' liquidity to be abundant. When monetary policy is loosened, it will help reduce capital costs of banks and push lending rates down further. By the end of the first 5 months of the year, credit growth was only about 3%, much lower than the whole year target of 14% to 15%. The Ministry of Transport is collecting opinions to amend a number of articles of Circular Number 17 on the price bracket for passenger transport services on domestic routes. Specifically, routes under 500 kilometers and routes for socio-economic development are not adjusted to increase the ceiling compared to the current level. However, the group of routes from 500 kilometers or more will increase the ceiling price. Specifically, the flight distance is from 500 to 850 kilometers. The ceiling price is expected to increase to 2.25 million Vietnam dong per ticket per way, an increase of 50,000 Vietnam dong per ticket compared to the current ceiling. The highest level is the flight route from 1,280 kilometers or more will increase the ceiling to 4 million Vietnam dong per ticket per way, up 250,000 Vietnam dong per ticket compared to the current ceiling. The Department of Education and Training has stressed out the conference to train grade 4 English textbooks for English teachers in the province. The representative of the Department of Education and Training noted that there is an opportunity for teachers to strengthen expertise and improve teaching methods to improve teaching effectiveness in the subject of English. Thereby, it is possible to flexibly and creatively apply the textbook program in a teaching work that is suitable for the student of their school. Students were introduced to the program content, procedure, and deployed a number of teaching methods and techniques suitable to the program. Integrated games in a lesson to increase the attractiveness for learning English. Russian President Vladimir Putin on June 13 had an exchange with the national media reporting on special military operations in Ukraine. Putin mentioned some recent developments in Ukraine. During a conversation, he said Russia has no need for an additional military mobilization or martial law across the entire country. The Defense Ministry has reported that there is no need, of course, for mobilization as of this day, he said. Regarding the return of those who were previously called up during a mobilization, Putin said, "We will decide based on how many personnel there is, how the situation unfolds along the engagement line, what progress the special military operation makes." He said Kiev was still pressing on with a sweeping counter-offensive, which started on June 4th, but couldn't post any accomplishments. The enemy hasn't had success in any of the areas. They have large losses. Regarding the collapse of the Kakhovka Dam, Putin said it is clear who is to blame. The Ukrainian side has sought to do it. NATO Secretary Jens Stoltenberg on June 13th met with U.S. President Joe Biden at the White House, saying that Western-backed Ukraine was making progress in the counteroffensive. Ukrainians are making progress on the battlefield, Stoltenberg said. Stoltenberg visited the U.S. ahead of the July NATO summit in Lithuania, highlighted the counterattack as a way for Ukraine to gain leverage when negotiating with Russia. For his part, the U.S. President welcomed Stoltenberg, saying that NATO's response to Russia's Ukraine issue has made the alliance stronger. "We have strengthened NATO's eastern flank, made clear that we will defend every inch of NATO territory," he said. That's all for News English for today. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.